Hi there, and welcome back to the second part of the class, and we're going to have a go at making this card now. And you need this card base and then the large rectangle. Now what I have done while we were off air is I have pre-stamped but the opposite colours to what we did on the other card, 5 of these little flowers, and I've cut them out. Okay, I've also done 3 of these, which were the top of this one, and cut them out. But I want to show you a technique. I don't know if you can see here, but it fades. There's a bit of an ombre look, and I'm going to show you how I did that on some scrap that I've got left. So you colour in, I just like the effect. You colour in the head of the flower, but then you stamp off onto your mat, and then just colour in the bottom part, and then maybe just in a little U shape on the bottom of the petals. Huff it, stamp it, and can you see you get like an ombre look? Yeah, so we've partially coloured the rest in. So what I'm going to do down here is I've chosen to use the leaf, but then I've done the fern pale, or you could do the opposite. You could do the fern dark and the leaf pale. I did have a card with each, but I can't. So I'm going to do the dark ones first. I'm going to go down and do the leaves first. I did do like a questionnaire on my Facebook asking which people preferred, and I can't remember which one won. So I'm colouring the leaf in, and then I'm going down, sort of alternating the angle of the leaves, yeah. I bet you're getting a lot quicker at this now, aren't you? Okay. I'm actually quite just like that. But I'm going to add the ferns in because that's what we did. So there we go. I've got my 5 leaves. And then I'm going to take the ferns. I'm calling this one a fern because... And then I'm going to stamp it off. And then I'm going to stamp it in the middle there. Like that, yeah? Stamp it off. I might do one up there. Yeah? I've not gone as pale as I did on that one, and I quite like that I've not gone as pale because it doesn't look like it's there by accident. Looks more like it's got a purpose. I nearly huffed that then. No, Julie, stamp off and then add that there. Stamp off and add there. Looks like a jungle. Stamp off and add there like that. I think I'm happy with that. Don't know if I need one there. Maybe might just do a partial one. Just come up like that. There we go. Okay. Where's the lid? And then I'm turn it upside down. I'm going to take the shorter piece of... Oh, I've just blown all the flowers away. Shorter piece of the gingham ribbon. And we're just going to tie a knot here. And when it's upside down, we're going to tie it right over to the left. This is actually, when you've prepped everything, really easy card. It's just the cutting out. So I'm just going to tie a knot. Like that. Okay. I wanted to make this one a little bit easier with the bow we've got. All right. So that's going to go there like that. Yes. And then let's stick this now to our card. So let's put some glue on. just had an awful thought. Am I actually recording? Now, you want to make sure that you get an equal distance between this, the top, the side and the bottom. Yeah. Obviously, you've got a big gap there, and that's the design. I've done it like that. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to retrieve all my flowers that I blew away. I recklessly blew away. And then I'm going to decide where I want them. Okay. So we can sort of position these. And this is great if you've had a bit of a blob and it's not gone quite right. This is what you can do. Now, where did I put that? It's there. And of course, this is going to go here. So I'm going to use Cherished Friend again, which is, we already coloured this in the pink. So I don't need to, clean that. I just want to make sure it's stuck on my block properly. I don't need to clean it or anything because I already used this colour on it. Now, if you've done different, if you've chosen to use another colour, then make sure you're cleaning your stamp, thoroughly cleaning it. Okay. Now there is a slight ridge on one side. That's the design, like a slight little line. So that is the front. And that's going to go there like that. Ba-doom. And I'm going to layer that up with some foam pads. And I'm just going to pop it. So I want a little bit hanging over there. I'll just like that effect. Yeah. I'll pop it. Oh, it actually needs to be a bit higher. It's okay, it doesn't matter. There's no point ripping it off. I want to have one there and one there like that. Yeah. And then we'll have one there and one there. Let's just put something on our project to hold it down. Then what I would do is, so you're not getting glue all over your fingers, you know you want it there, take the flower off, put a little bit of glue on the card and then press the flower back down. Rather than putting flour, I nearly said, putting glue onto the flower and then potentially getting glue on your fingers as you pop the flower back down. Does that make sense? I say does that make sense a lot for my new ladies. I know I say it a lot. It's because I did a musical and the director was always saying, does that make sense? And I just inherited it. And then I'm just going to pop that there. So once you've done all your stamping and cutting out, it really comes together really quickly, this one. We just need to trim that ribbon off like that. Yeah. And there we have our penultimate project. Yeah. Okay. And finally, let's finish with this tag. So I'm going to pop this in my punch again and push it right to the end. Push it down. Keep it straight. I don't know how wide. I want it to sit over the tag. Yeah. I want it to be wider than the tag. I want it to sort of have that effect. So I'm just going to cut it and see. It's a little bit too much. You can always take off. Oh, thought I nearly cut my finger there. You can always take more off, but you can't add on once you've cut. That'll do. So we shall pop this in here. Now this is where I pushed it too much to one side last time, so I went a little bit wrong. That's better. Okay. And I'm going to take, I've still got a piece left, so I've got a whole piece of white left, which is amazing. So you've got extra to be practicing your labels. So I'm going to colour my Cherished Friend because this is going to be a matching tag card combo for a birthday present, yeah. I'm going to hoof on there. Like that. Should dry fairly quickly, that. And I'm going to chop that. I don't know size-wise. That's all right. That's good. So let's get this ready. Pop some foam pads on that, and then we know that that's ready. And then that's going to sit on there. Yeah. And let's just stamp. So we should whiz through this like a whizzer. A whizzer. So I'm going to do my fern, the bottom. Oh, look. I'm going to have to draw that in. Don't tell anyone. Look, I've just drawn that in. Should have coloured the whole stamp, Julie. I'm going to do one at the top here. There we go. I think I've done with that one. Let's take this one. And then colour the bud in with Bumblebee. Like that. Let's do another. And take that one now. There, one more of this one for the bottom left corner. Like that, and then we are going to sneak a little flower in there. Now, because I've already just done this with the yellow for the flower and the pink for the middle, I'm going to stick to that. You know, we did for the other card, to save me cleaning it again. And I think it'll be a nice contrast to that big pink flower, up wrong end, to that big pink flower there. And that is going to go in there like that. Ta-da! So we're going to glue that on. Now, top tip, don't glue right to the edge because some of it's stuck out, yeah? So just glue sort of central portion. Oh, man, don't do that. Yeah, don't be rushing like me and just make sure it's dry. Okay. So I've layered up the white piece on the Bumblebee and then stuck that down, and look, I've not got any glue coming out of the sides. And then we're going to layer these up and take our long piece. What you want to do is fold it in half, yeah, like that with the loop. I'm going to stand up so I can see. Yeah, I'm going to come a bit nearer, and I think my UPS is here, and I'm just going to feed those through like that. So feed the loop through like that, yeah, and then put the tags, put the tails through the loop and pull like that. Okay, I'm just going to go check that that's my delivery. Yeah, typical, I get a UPS Stampin' Up order when I'm filming a video. So I hope you got that. So I fed that through like that, and then you've got your little tag. So if we just move everything to one side, just scoop it all to one side, we have a tag with the card there that we've done on the second video. And then we have these two that we did from our first video. Now, if you need to go back and watch, I know I've been really quick doing these, but I'm available for questions via Facebook, or you can email me. So obviously, you might not have finished all your, I don't expect you to finish your makes. So I'm available for chat on the Facebook events, on the actual event page on Facebook. So you can ask questions on there. And I would love for you to share your pictures of what you've made on that on my Facebook page. That would be amazing. But for now, thank you for joining. And thank you for indulging me in this new way of me sharing the class with you. Hopefully it's been okay. I will know on Saturday whether it's been okay. And I hope to see you in a class soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.